Well, good evening, everyone. We are here in Los Angeles, the City of Angels, continuing our Cruising Through COVID tour. We're going to make this just a short video with a couple insights that I was actually really surprised with in a positive way on the way here to Los Angeles. And then we'll give you the night for free, but we'll be jumping in later this week as we go through trying to get into a couple casinos in town, local restaurants, talk to some locals about how they feel about the standards that are put in place here. But we'll sprinkle those in through the week while we're out here. But wanted to talk about my experience at the Las Vegas airport, frankly, flying to Las Vegas. I know I did a video on air travel earlier, but now that the terminals are up and running, the gaming terminals, which they weren't the last time I traveled, wanted to show you how impressed I was with the Las Vegas airport, by the way, whose main service is, passenger travel, safety, getting folks where they need to be. Gaming, yes, while they have terminals, is not their main focus. It's a big one. They have a lot of slot machines, but take a look at this. Here's a few images of slot banks in the airport. So you'll see one here. Social distancing is alive and well at the Las Vegas airport. Here's another view of a different slot bank. And then here's one just as you're walking down the sea gates. You'll see the signage even on the terminal, the chair and the terminal being turned off. I'll be honest, I was super impressed because I saw this and I'm like, wow, the airport is doing a better job at double, triple checking their social distancing standards with slot machines than some of our Las Vegas properties, frankly. So again, back to my message around consistency, we've got to work towards very consistent standards and expectations in order to ensure that customers don't see this and then get let down, that there's not the same level of effort at the property that they end up staying at. So one other observation I had for those of you that are marketers, brand strategists, think about your signage that's out there and everywhere that it's at, and it sends a subliminal message to your customers as well. So for instance, I saw this sign for the Downtown Grand, which by the way, this looks like it was pre-COVID signage. We should be thinking about, how does that image maybe shift right now to help educate or demonstrate the standards of what those customers are walking into right out of the gate for a great first impression. I know I saw an image from there was an MGM property that had a MLife sign right above it, digital signage that had a mask message, and the gentleman in the MLife photo looked like it was an old stock photo from their brand strategy around MLife. The gentleman didn't have a mask on, so I think now's the time to really go through your library of assets, understand what may need to be updated and how you can help keep a very consistent message in all of your brand imaging to make sure that you're helping communicate that feeling and vibe of safety, security, and that you've got your customers back. So again, short video, wanted you to just see these. I was super impressed again at the airport. So Las Vegas airport, way to go. Again, we'll be live later this week as we dive into various venues sporadically through the week and talk to some locals. But again, thanks for joining our Cruising Through COVID series and looking forward to bringing you some other takeaways later this week. Have a good night, everybody.